Anonymous Watch Guy here with an overview video, quick wrist check. We're in the Royal Guard 200 from Imperial Watch Company that I just unboxed on the channel recently. Stay tuned for a full review video on that one. Today I have in on loan from Mr. Random Rob this Mark Time Bronze. This is on tour in his Discord group, and it's my turn to check it out. This watch is still available on Mark Time's website, and I will leave a link in the description of the video to the website if you're interested in checking out this watch. This is the bronze variant, so definitely something that's a little bit different, especially with what's going on the dial here. This is a 42 millimeter watch. It is 49 millimeters lug tip to lug tip. You do have a 22 millimeter lug opening on this one. You do have a thickness of 12.3 millimeters, according to my measurement on this one. It gave kind of a range of measurements on the website, and that measurement is kind of right in the middle of what they said. This is a push-pull crown on this one that is signed with your Mark Time logo there. It does still give you 100 meters water resistance. You do have a double-domed sapphire crystal on this one with anti-reflective treatment. Gives you a really nice shot of that dial. It is a deep, dark blue dial on this one. I know most of the time on the camera here, it is going to look black almost. In a lot of lighting, it does look kind of like it is black. It is a dark blue, and in the right lighting, it shows up really well that it is a dark blue, and I think it looks really nice on this bronze case. This is running a Miyota 9039 automatic movement. So you've got 24 joules on that, 42 hours power reserve. There is no date on this. I didn't check to see. Is this a ghost date? 9039 shouldn't be a ghost date. Maybe, I can't tell. But it is a no-date watch, which is my preference. I like no dates. Nice-looking watch. This also does have grade A BGW9 lume, which we will check out here shortly. And this is using CUS, what is it now? CUS in 8 bronze. CUS in 8 bronze. So there's the formula of bronze, which has more tin in it than regular bronze, and it gives you kind of a more rose gold hue to the bronze than a lighter yellow gold kind of hue of other bronze. I don't know how that affects how the watch will patina over time, but that is the grade of bronze that is used on this watch. But a nice looking watch. Definitely like that it is visually interesting, I think. You've got your large Mark Time logo there, front and center as part of the dial with your big M there. It does say Mark Time Mark 1 up there beneath the 12 o'clock position. This is the bronze version of the Mark 1. No date again, and you've got your circular indices around the side there, and the ones at the top at the 11, 12, and 1 are square. So that is interesting as well. Those kind of line up with your arms of your M. So I don't know that's why they're distinguished as different from the ones on the side. And then you've got no indices down here at the bottom because your M actually goes all the way to the end of inside your printed on minute track down here. Got kind of a stick style handset. I kind of like the way they did that. Where it's blacked out in the center and then it's white on the ends, and you've got the same white tip on your seconds hand. I think it's a visually interesting looking dial. It's something that's a little bit different that you don't see all the time, and I'm always all for a watch company taking a chance and trying to do something a little different. It may not be for everyone, but it is something that's a little bit unique, and you can't say that it is an homage to anything because it is its own watch. Again, there's a nice shot kind of the look of that dial. You can kind of pick up some of that dark navy blue appearance on that dial, and I think it looks really nice. It is a fairly nicely finished watch. You've got some vertical brushing on the side of your case here. Your lugs do curve down. It is a 49 millimeter lug tip to lug tip, so it is a little bit of a larger footprint, but those lugs do curve down. It's going to wear comfortably on wrist. You've got a nice kind of high polished bevel there between the side of the case and the top of the lugs. It's a reasonably well finished watch. You've got some more high polish at the bottom of your fixed bezel there. Some nice contrast in the different types of finishing on the watch. Always nice to see as well. Definitely like a nice bronze watch as well. Again, you can see the polished bevel on the side of the lug there. No drilled lugs, but you do get quick release spring bars, which is nice. It does come on this kind of padded leather strap that also has your Mark Time signed bronze keeper. You do have one, or buckle, I should say. You do have one fixed keeper, one floating keeper. It is branded underneath the strap there with your Mark Time branding again as well. Doesn't say that it's genuine leather, but it feels like it's a pretty solid feeling leather strap. On the back, you do have a screw down case back. You can see that Miyota 9039 there, your 24 jewels. That rotor there is a dead giveaway that it's a Miyota. You can kind of see the part of it there. And they did write on here, Mark Time for yourself, which is kind of a nice little reminder to make time for yourself, because time for yourself is important. Japanese heart, German love, Philly sarcasm. So I'm going to guess that perhaps Mark Time, the owner, is from Philadelphia. There is some stuff about German certified manufacturer, so I'm not sure if this watch is made in Germany or not. I couldn't find the definitive answer to that on the website, but I would assume that it is made in Germany based upon what little bit I did see. Obviously, again, it does have a Japanese Miyota movement in it, but a nicely finished bronze case, a little bit of a different look to the dial. Definitely like the color as well. When you see it in the right light, that blue is pretty nice looking blue as well. But a nicely finished watch, something that's a little bit different that you don't see every day. I think it's a nice looking watch, and I think it's a good effort from Mark Time. They do have a stainless steel version of this as well. The full retail price on this is $560 US. It is still available on the Mark Time website right now. They do have the stainless steel versions on sale for considerably cheaper. They've got kind of a silver dial and a light blue dial, and you can pick those up for $184 and $248 US respectively. So if you're interested in this look and maybe don't want the bronze case, you can pick up the stainless steel version for quite a discount. So maybe worth checking out if you like the look of this watch. So let's take a look at the lume. Let's take a look at what it looks like on my 7.5-inch wrist, and we'll wrap up this video. All right, here you can see the lume on the watch. You've got that grade A BGW9 lume. Glows very nicely. Good application on the handset. You can see the end of the seconds hand down there is loomed as well. No loom down there at the bottom where that M comes to. Be really cool if they would have loomed that Mark Time logo and had that M loomed on the dial. That would be pretty sweet. But overall, the loom's not too bad. This isn't a dive watch, and it isn't anything like that. It's definitely not a loom monster by any means, but it's decent. Here's the watch on my 7.5-inch wrist. You can see it wears very nicely. It is a 42 millimeter watch, and it is mostly dial. So it's going to give you some really strong wrist presence. You can see that hint of navy blue in the light there too. Really looks really good against the bronze case. Sub 50 millimeters still lug tip to lug tip, and it curves down. So there's your down the barrel shot. Got plenty of room on my wrist, but again, I do have a larger wrist. But a really nice looking watch from Mark Time. I think it's reasonably priced for what you get. But again, you can get the stainless steel version for a really good deal right now if you're interested in one of these. The Mark Time Mark I Bronze If you liked the video, give me a like, maybe subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.